All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
I did not have a good night on my picks at all.
Not great. I mean, I end up 5-4, but
I was 3-6.
I know we were terrible in the NBA.
Huh?
I know I was terrible in the NBA.
I went 0-4 in the NBA.
I went
last
0-2,
night.
and I ain't doing the NBA today. It pissed me off.
Oh, here you go again.
Philadelphia and Cleveland. Philadelphia beat Cleveland, and Cleveland was minus 10.5 favorite. Freaking Pacers minus 9.5 favorite. They get beat by Charlotte. They can all kiss my ass. The NBA pissed me off. So I'm done with the NBA again for a couple of days at least.
NBA was rough. I was 2-1 in hockey and 1-1 in college basketball, but yeah, NBA I was 0-4.
You think we could fit a hot tub in there? I won't be like the dude from just did the interview I just watched for an hour on McAfee.
PK.
Yeah, I'd like give me a hot tub, and you didn't hear the end part when he was teaching them how to do exercise and lifting the balls and stuff. They were all crazy.
You never know what you're going to hear on that show. But that's also why I like watching this show. Yeah, so that was funny. Hey, we've had somebody in a hot tub on this show before.
Yes, we have. We've had him on top of trucks, at work, laying down, folding shirts. Yeah, Mike King, you never know what he's liable to be doing.
Ran his truck out of gas while he was on the show with us.
Yes.
So, yeah. We had gunshots while we had a show going on.
Yeah. That didn't involve Mike King, though.
We had an avalanche caused by the dogs.
Yes.
So, yeah, you never know what the hell's going to happen.
That's true.
Now everybody's talking, can Chiefs do 3 in a row?
I mean, as long as
it's hard to do. I'm not saying they can't.
Oh no, I'm not going to say they can't. I mean, as long as their starting quarterback stays healthy, they're going to have a shot.
Yeah, they should have a shot. But I mean, are they going to be able to keep, like, is Chris Jones going to stay?
Yep.
Or is somebody going to offer him more money? And now that he has a couple rings, is he going to want to get that big payday? I think he's a big key. They need him to stay.
Yeah, Jones, I think, is the major key
on that, because on that defense. And then offensive wise, I mean, they can shore up the offensive line a little bit. And then I know everybody says they need more weapons, but that Rice, I think, is going to end up being a real good receiver for him. He was a rookie. You'll still have Kelsey.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, if you can pick up another guy here or there, but it's not like they have to go get like a number one guy or anything. So, I mean, yeah, they could. I mean, I'm not saying they can't do it. I think it'll be hard. 49ers are the favorites. Chiefs are the second favorite, which is kind of strange to say when you just watch the Super Bowl. But man, that game could have went either way. So it wasn't like the Chiefs dominated. That game could have went either way.
Oh yeah, I mean, they make an extra point. We may not be talking. There's a lot of little things. And you can say that both ways. So I mean, it was a great game, and I say Kansas City is the best team. They won, and just like we'd say if San Francisco would have won, they was the best team. So.
Yeah, his numbers since he's been started are crazy.
I mean, if he stays healthy, Chris, we didn't think anybody was going to be able to compete with Brady, but to be all time great. But I think Mahomes may be the guy.
It's looking like it, and you never know what. I mean, never know what's going to happen from now the rest of his career, but it's definitely looking. I mean, it's definitely looking like it. And he's for the most part stayed pretty healthy. So if he can continue to do that, but yeah, it's crazy. Three being 4 Super Bowls in your first 6 years as a starter.
Yep,
and win 3 of them. And 3 MVPs too. Yep. Did you think he should have got the MVP this year?
Yeah, I don't have a problem getting it.
Yeah, I did. I mean, it wasn't like there was. I mean, I guess you could have gave it to Kelsey. He had some. I mean, he had like 100 yards receiving, but I mean, if you were going to give it to anybody besides Mahomes, I'd say the defense, because I mean that defense is. Yeah, there wasn't like there was another player that stood out that you could say deserved it more than him.
No, I don't think so.
All right. This is the days. Who you think's going to be maybe a surprise team next year in the NFL? Yeah, the Texans kind of turning around this year. Colts were better than I think people thought they'd be, but I mean, like the Texans' big turnaround, I think was probably one of the biggest surprises.
Well, would you consider it a surprise if Houston made it to the Super Bowl next year?
Yeah, if they made it all the way to the Super Bowl, yeah, I would.
I think. I mean, their team definitely on that rise. I think Detroit's going to continue to rise. Some people don't think they are, but I think they're going to continue to rise. I really can't think anybody. I'm hoping the Colts could be a surprise. A big, I know they had a decent year, but if the quarterback comes back and stays healthy and plays well, I don't know of anybody else that I really would think. I don't think the Bears are ready to break out. Do you? I mean, we still don't know what they're going to do at quarterback, the Bears. So I still think they're a couple years away at least. About the Chargers. That could be the team.
I think that's the team I was going to say, because with adding Harbaugh, I think he's going to get. I think the culture is their big thing, and just believing that you can do it, not going into a game thinking that everything's going to go wrong like it has for the last couple of years there. I think that's going to be big. I know they have some salary cap issues they're going to have to figure out, but teams always seem to figure that shit out. Everybody said that about the Rams. They weren't going to be no good after they won that Super Bowl because of salary cap. And they weren't real good last year, but that was more due to injuries than because of the salary cap issue. And look where they're at this year. So, yeah, I think the Chargers could really be that big surprise team next year.
Yeah, I think so too. Did you see the story come out of San Francisco about the wide receiver being upset and pissed off and supposedly wanting to leave?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of agree with what Pat said about it, where I don't put or not Pat, it wasn't Pat that said it. One of the guys on Pat's show, Diggs, is one that said it though, but that I don't put a whole lot of stock into it right now. I'd rather it come out now than if it came out like a month from now, because you just lost the Super Bowl. You're emotional, but if you've had like a month or two to think about it, then comment, then stuff like that's coming out from family members or yourself or something, then you know what I mean. Then I think I'd be a little more worried about it. But with it being like a day after you just lost biggest game of your life,
Yep.
I don't put as much into it. Now, if we get a month down the road and they're still talking about it, then I'd worry about it more. But I don't think it's that big of a deal as of yet. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think so. I know. I think
I
he's
mean,
already been.
I wish players. I mean, not that I wish, but I think it'd be better not to do it in social media like that. But I can also understand that's what world we live in right now, and yeah, you just lost one of the.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't. Of course, we're not behind the scenes. We don't know. We wasn't there as the game was going on, but watching the game on TV just seemed like to me that every throw that Purdy could make, he made. I mean, he got pressured at times and didn't have much chance. So I don't know if it was a situation that he wasn't looking to get him the ball. I think he got the guys the ball when he could. I mean, Kansas City started getting pressure in the second half, and now maybe he wasn't targeted enough. I don't know what the game plan was.
Yeah, I guess he felt like he didn't get targeted enough in that Super Bowl game.
Me and you both thought they got in the second half. They started trying to throw the ball too much instead of using the run.
Well, in that third quarter, third quarter they did. But the thing is, the strength of the Kansas City's defense are their two corners, and they played a lot of man with McDuffie and Snead against Ayuk and Samuel, and I think that kind of took. I think he thought they should have still took more shots to him, but I mean, hell, they had the one shot to him when the one in the end zone to him that the guy defended, and because we said tugged his arm a little bit.
Yeah, it was him.
So, I mean, it wasn't like they didn't try to give him the ball, but I mean, they call them usually Devo wide receivers. Yeah. They're all, especially guys that are at that level, they think they're always open.
So I don't know how many targets he had. I know he had 3 catches. I didn't see the amount of targets. So
yeah, I haven't looked to see like the number of targets he got. All right, NBA tonight. I'm not going to give up on the NBA yet. I'm going to take another stab at it tonight. I've gotten off to a little slower start this year. Last year I jumped out to a big start. I'm 116 and 103 on the year this year.
Yeah, I'm 124 and 82.
I need to get back rolling the right direction. I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics at the -8.5 on the road versus the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to take the Orlando Magic at the plus. Make sure it's the same. Yes. Plus 2.5 at home against the OKC Thunder. And I'm going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves at the -8.5 on the road against the Portland Trailblazers. That's going to be my NBA picks for tonight.
I didn't do any NBA tonight. I'm pissed. Pacers and Cleveland pissed me off.
Then NHL, I went Bruins money line at home against the Lightning. The Kings on the money line on the road against the Sabres. The Islanders on the money line at home versus the Kraken. And I went with the Dallas Stars at home on the money line against the Hurricanes.
Okay, my NHL picks for tonight, I got Toronto at home money line against St. Louis. I got Vancouver on the road money line against Chicago. I got Edmonton money line at home against Detroit, and I have the Islanders money line at home against Seattle.
And then in college basketball, I'm going with Marquette at the -4.5 on the road against Butler. And then I'm taking North Carolina -8.5 on the road at Syracuse.
My college basketball for tonight, I got Texas A&M -9 at Vanderbilt. I've got Drake -8 at Evansville, and I've got Tennessee State -4 at Tennessee Tech.
All right. Well, do you have anything else for today?
No, we got a big interview coming up here in just a little bit.
Yeah, we got a show here in about an hour. We'll have pro wrestler Vinny Vichetti will be joining us. He's been in the business for a long time. We've had him on one other time, probably about a year ago, maybe.
Probably about a year ago, yeah.
A year ago, maybe a little bit longer than that or so. So should be a great conversation. So join us here in about an hour hour right around 4:30 for that. And please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room as well. We appreciate everybody watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show.